Hi and welcome back to Celestial IELTS. Today we are gonna give some feedback to Bekhruz. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And before we get started, if you are also looking for a similar mock test, you can schedule yours by getting in touch with me through WhatsApp or Telegram, and we can get started. All right. So let's get to his feedback.
It was the best speaking mock in my rest of life.
Okay, so it was the best that he has ever had. So let's jump straight into the mock test. Okay. I'll be looking here because my main monitor is here. So this is how it will be.
Your mock examiner for the day. We are at our virtual test center at Celestial IELTS. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, of course. My full name is Tukhtayev Bekhruz. However, my family members and friends just call me Bekhruz. So you can call me Bekhruz.
More than enough. Even if you say my full name is this, that will actually work. Okay, you don't really need to mention that. Hi, but you can call me. Both are okay. All right.
Okay, Bekhruz. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Uzbekistan, which is located either. And
Located in what?
Okay, Bekhruz. Where are you from?
well, I'm from Uzbekistan, which is located either.
Is what is that? It is incomprehensible for me. What do you mean? Dude, what do you mean, really?
And and I was born on Kashkadaryo.
Born. What is born? It's born, right? It's born. You would say born. Born. Born.
Born.
Born. Right. It's not born. Hmm.
Region. Now I'm living countryside and
Living in the countryside. Otherwise, when you say now I'm living countryside, and if you kind of change that live to leave, it's the meaning changes, right? So be careful.
it's called Tumkurgan village, which is located medium of Yakkabak district.
Located in the middle or in the heart.
Okay, so can you tell me more about your hometown?
My voice is a bit low, but anyhow, I think we can manage.
Yeah, of course. My hometown, as I mentioned before, Uzbekistan, and Uzbekistan popular with.
Uzbekistan is your home country, not your hometown. Okay, so let's say you don't believe me, let's ask AI, right? So what is hometown? What does it mean? Okay, it's a city, town, or a village where someone was born, not a country. If it is a country, it's your home country. All right, be careful.
A lot of things, for example, historical building. If I'm not mistaken, Shakri Sabas, I mean, Oksara historical building, not only well known in Uzbekistan, but also around the world. And also,
World, world. They said world, something like that. It's actually world, world, right? World.
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 popular with some kind of cuisine, for example, pillau and other.
Okay.
Again, I have issues with pronunciation. Right. I mean, it's not so clear, but okay. When he said
Cuisine.
it's cuisine, right?
Cuisine.
But what he said was something different.
Cuisine.
See,
Known in Uzbekistan, but also around the world, and also popular with some kind of cuisine, for example,
Cuisine. Cuisine.
right?
pillau and other.
Okay.
Is it pilau or palau? I'm not really sure about the pronunciation. Anyhow.
Do you work or study?
Well, I'm a student and I study high
I'm a student is better. I'm a student.
school, which is 10th grade. And this year, God willing, I will pass to 11th grade and live 1 year for graduate school.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Now let's talk about music. Do you enjoy
Mhm.
listening to music?
Yes, absolutely. I like listening music.
Listening to music is not listening music. I mean, you can go kind of like listening music, but it's actually listening to music.
Absolutely jazz and rock music because it's helped me improve my mood and also not only me but also everyone listening music in order to lose anxiety and other things.
Hmm.
Answers are pretty good. I like his energy. And I think, yeah, I did mention about this. I mean, the enthusiasm uh, on my Telegram channel, right? I have written about it. I like that part, good energy, but in some areas, I feel like it's kind of rushing it.
Hmm. Okay, so you mentioned about anxiety. So how often do you become anxious?
Well, well, actually, once a week or twice a week because of sometimes
Sometimes, what is sometimes? It's sometimes.
sometimes I listen and reading with uh, listening and reading practice and else and when I found a little correct answer after I felt anxiety.
I feel anxiety.
So it's a really difficult situation, I
Hmm.
think.
Okay, so when do you usually listen to music?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I go to the gym or other place, immediately I listen to music, and mainly when I go to the gym or when I become taxi or bus, I listen music, and also I would say I'm crazy about listening music.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay, answers. Okay, okay, like not too impressive. But yes, okay. Hmm.
so who is your favorite musician?
What? Could you repeat, please?
Yes, who is your favorite musician or singer?
So I think that time he got some notification. So guys, again, if you're joining for this, mute your phone. Otherwise, put it on D&D something. Make sure you won't receive any other message or calls.
Do you mean who is your favorite singer, right?
Yeah, musician, singer, kind of the same, but yeah,
Yeah.
same, but
Okay. Well, my favorite singer name is Shah Rukh Khan, and he's
it sounds more like Shah Rukh Khan, right? I mean, we got a dude called Shah Rukh Khan here. Shah Rukh Khan. I think this is the full name. Yeah, yeah. He's an actor in India. Like he's popular worldwide, not just in India. He got a lot of movies, and even though he looks like this, he's kind of like 60 years old. Wow. Anyhow,
Uzbek singer, and also
okay, let's see who this Uzbek singer is. Uzbek singer. Okay, I think. Hmm, so I'm not really sure. Maybe I didn't really hear that name properly, but okay, maybe I think this is the guy. Anyhow, let's go.
I listen Shah Rukh Khan music not because just lose the boring day, but because I love Shah Rukh Khan music.
Okay.
Okay, so how often do you listen to his music?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I find free time from my work.
What do you mean by if I'm not mistaken? It's about you. Like, how will you be mistaken about yourself? I don't get it. The question was, how often do you listen to his music? Like, it doesn't make sense to me at least. I mean, I know that you're trying to use language here, but dude, if I'm not mistaken, some people, like when I ask them, like, for example, okay, I'm just kind of exaggerating it, but still, let's say I'm asking you, what is your name? Some people in the, like, for this case, will be like, if I'm not mistaken, I think my name is dude. Ah, anyhow.
Or studies, I listen music.
You don't need to use I'm not mistaken here, right? I'll show you. Let's say I'm not mistaken usage. Let's ask AI again. If I'm not mistaken usage. Okay, but wants to acknowledge. Right. I mean, you already know that when you listen to music, right? You use this phrase when you're kind of confused, or more like not sure about the answer. But here, I don't feel like you need to use it. It's about music and how often you listen to it. You know about yourself, you know about your life, right? Then why? Anyhow.
If I'm not mistaken, in the evening I was in music 8, 9, or 10 o'clock. Because of loose boarding day, loose of boarding time, and also lose anxiety I mentioned before.
Okay. Now let's talk about art a bit. Are you interested in art?
Art, right?
Yeah. ART. Are you interested in art?
Um, yes, definitely. Actually, nowadays I'm not keen on art and other some kind of science subject. Now I
Science, right? Pronunciation.
only focus on English language because of when I was a child I gave up science and other art.
Mhm.
Not so clear.
Okay. Do you think children should learn art in schools?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes.
I didn't
Do
catch it,
you,
Molly.
yeah. Do you think children should learn about art in schools?
Should learn?
Okay.
It's clear, right? I mean, my voice is clear. Huh. Anyhow.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'll
what does
give
it
you a
mean?
different question. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever
I
visited
think he's not using a headset. He's getting constant notifications. You can see him like swiping it away. So it's kind of annoying, but I don't talk about it, but it's really annoying. I don't like it.
an art gallery or museum?
Mm-hmm.
And use headsets, especially if you have joined using a phone or something. Right. It's always better that you use headsets.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of
Like he's stressing a lot on the R. Don't need that.
course, definitely. When I end of school, maybe 25 or 24 May, me and with my classmates go to a museum in order to introduce new, introduce a new history tool or our grandparents or grandmother life.
Hmm. Okay, now let's move on.
But what does that actually mean? I didn't really understand. What do you really mean by that? Let's listen to it again.
Can you repeat, please?
Yes.
I didn't
Do
catch it,
you,
Molly.
yeah. Do you think children should learn about art in schools?
Should learn?
Okay, so
Okay,
I'll
what? Of course, yeah, of course, definitely. When I end of school, maybe 25 or 24 May, me and with my classmates go to a museum in order to introduce new, introduce a new history tool or our grandparents or grandmother
Grandparents.
life.
I mean, grandparents, like under grandparents, you got your grandfather and grandmother, right? So why did you mention that? Hmm.
hmm. Okay, now let's move on to the second part of the speaking test. Here, I'll be giving you a cue card, and I'd like you to
Yeah.
speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You will have one
Mm-hmm.
minute to think about what you're gonna say, and you can
Mm-hmm.
make notes if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Can I use a notebook?
You can always use a note. Okay, they will be giving you a piece of paper and a pencil to make some notes. So you don't need to worry about that. And yes, of course, you can look at your notes or the points you have made when you're answering. They won't care and they won't check whatever you wrote.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a cue card I gave him. Describe a piece of music or a song that is special to you. Okay, so let's get to it.
Please begin.
Okay, thank you. Well, I would like to talk about my favorite music, and actually, it's really special to me. If I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago, I was listening this some kind of music. It's really helped me improve my mood and others. And this music called
Music called
unusual, really
called.
for another country population. It's called Yomghlar, and it's called Rian, and English language. And
So you can simply say it is called this one in Uzbek, but it won't be really comprehensible for others. So uh, what actually means is ta-ta-ta. You can go something like that, right? Yeah, it was a little bit confused, but okay.
actually,
Am I sounding okay? Like, is my voice clear? I think so.
when I
Because I kind of feel sleepy and tired, so I'm not really able to shout a lot. Anyhow,
first listen, when I first hear this music, I felt so
heard, not heard, heard.
happy because I never been find this kind of music.
I had never found this kind of music.
And after listening this music,
After listening to this music, or after I listened to this music,
I built new habit. When I end the evening, I listen this music every day, every day, and actually, it's really special to me because of this music really good. Not only with Uzbekistan, but also another people listen because when I first meet new another people, new another country people,
when I meet people of different countries, or you can say whenever I meet the people of different nationalities, or something like that. But here, I feel like there is some struggle, especially because of the lexical resource. Okay.
and another country people said me this music is a really good, and I felt after I listen
In some areas, I don't feel like it's matched.
this sentence, I felt so good because this music, this is so good.
Okay, I read some of your comments, like saying that his speech is a 7.5, and even before I score, it is not a 7.5. Maybe can get, but no, I won't give a 7.5. You'll know the score in a while. Okay, let me finish the entire thing.
And actually, this music, one of the interesting things, this music had my favorite singer, Shah Rukh Khan. And also, let me give you some background information
Let me give you some background information about I like that usage. Okay, fine.
about this
But repetition is the
this singer and this music. First of all, this
again like with a lot of words I got pronunciation issue. Um, uh, so that will affect your score. Anyhow,
music consists of about the love, about sometimes mother and father. Actually, it's really good when people first listen this music. I think that's it.
All right.
okay, okay. Let's see.
Okay, so how often do you listen to this music?
Well, actually, when I first listened this music, after as I mentioned before, I built a habit, and every day in the evening I listen this music 8, 9, or 10 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever get bored of listening to the same song or music?
Yeah, of course, definitely. Because when I listen music every day, I mean 2 or 3 hours, actually I feel really boring, and especially I just like about love, about love, about marriage, kind of music. I think.
You can simply say romantic music, right? Like Here again, he's kind of struggling. Of course, he got good language here and the good
Hmm.
lexical resource, but still the struggle.
Okay. So let's discuss more about music and even art. Like, um, what kinds of music is popular in your country?
Well, well,
See, music is a common topic. Similarly, topics such as sports, sometimes TV shows, literally anything can come. So be prepared and don't simply say, "Ah, I don't know, I don't watch this, I don't listen to that." That's nonsense. Simply learn about it.
in my country,
I'm telling the students who tell me this, they'll be like, ah, I don't normally watch this, or I don't normally read. Especially some students are like, I don't read books. How am I supposed to say? Just learn about some books. Simply Google it. I mean, use ChatGPT. You got ChatGPT for everything. And yesterday I saw ChatGPT 5 model. Right, that was released. So use ChatGPT.
different types of music is really popular. However, especially about mother, I mean about father, about the parents. Uh,
Parentus. What is parentus? It's parents. This dude got serious problem. Not serious, I won't say very serious, but still little problem with pronunciation.
like music is really popular in Uzbekistan, and every family members listen this kind of music, and every time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how important is music in people's lives?
Well, from my perspective, listening music
Perspective.
is really beneficial to people. For example, there are a lot of parties in Uzbekistan, for example, wedding day or birthday. It's really help to people with a good have a spend a good time.
Huh? Not so clear. You can simply say it is very important for almost everyone in my country. People normally play music at all times, so whenever there is a big event, especially during celebrations, or even sometimes when they're sad, they listen to music. So I would definitely say it is very important in my country. Yeah.
Okay. On what occasions do people play music?
Mm, my apologies. Sorry. Could you repeat,
My apologize. My apologies. Or I apologize.
please?
Yes. On what occasions do people usually play music or play songs?
Well, okay. If I'm not mistaken, people listen
He's kind of using it again and again. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, what? You're not mistaken. Like, you're repeating it literally all over. Don't do that.
to music
Little repetition is absolutely fine. I don't care. I feel like you're using it again and again, literally everywhere.
wanna wanna end the morning or wanna end the morning with a gym with a exercise, a little bit exercise because
Okay, that gym sounded more like GM. GM. It's gym, right?
music go well with the sport, with the extent and more muscle. So yeah, that's because music was just a good on a people training some exercise in the morning.
Mhm. Do you think music can influence people's emotions?
Wow, that's a good question. Actually, music
That was good.
or other kind of other country music, it's a really big influence
Other country music, okay, fine. Otherwise, you can say music from different countries or other countries' music.
to people. For example, when people listen to music after people feel so happy, and also maybe it's helped to horizon, improve the horizon, worldwide.
Grow the horizon, widen the horizon, right?
Okay. Is it better to listen to music alone or with others?
Well, well, from my perspective, listening to music with alone is better than others. That's because, that's because when people listen with alone and
Listen with alone. Listen to music alone. How do you listen music with alone? Huh? Otherwise, there should be some, I don't know, out of this world explanation, right? Okay, otherwise, okay.
experience what is feeling, how to feeling emotional from this music. The reason why listening music with alone is good than
Music with alone, no, it's not that. You won't listen. It's actually listening to music alone, not with alone.
with another people.
Okay. Hmm. Let's talk more about.
He's getting a lot of notifications. Dude, who is texting you? Hmm? Hmm? Again, like it's not just for this mock or anything. Even if you are attending any other meetings, let's say when you grow up, you get a job and all. Even during those times when you are kind of constantly getting distracted with notifications, especially when you are in a meeting, that doesn't give a good message. Okay, just telling you.
This and even art. So, how can art and music be useful in education?
Can you repeat, please? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like you are not sorry, rather you are just distracted with notifications. Seriously, like I can listen to those notification sounds like bubble bursting or something, and like especially during those times you're not getting my question. Strange, right? Anyhow,
How can art and music be useful in education?
How can
Okay,
so when you don't understand the question, don't do this like how he's doing. Rather simply say, sorry, I didn't catch your question, please repeat.
I'll repeat again. Can you hear me properly?
no, it's okay.
Okay. How can art and music be useful in education?
How can a music useful for yeah. Actually,
So you don't really need to repeat the question.
uh, actually, all
Actually, what is that? You're not a cowboy or maybe in the Midwest, to just go with the dialogue like, actually. Don't do that here.
music consists of about education, about
Education, what is education? Is it more like it's education? It's education. Some people say education, but I say education. Yeah, right. Education.
study. It's okay for student take motivation and inspiration for this music when I start lesson. That's because about education music is better, I think.
With education, music is better. Like how? Huh?
Okay, how is it better?
There was no clarity in that answer. I mean, you were saying something just for the sake of saying. I mean, ah, really?
How is it better? Uh,
You're asking me now. I don't know, man. I know actually. I'm just messing with you.
for example, people, I mean, children listening music give motivation from music. For example,
I don't know.
when I started learn some kind of subject
Ah, this is affecting your fluency.
or language, it's really helped about education
See, in part three, you can really show off your fluency, but here,
music.
like before, it was better, but you are messing up, man.
Okay.
And also maybe it will be support with motivation, with inspiration, as I said before.
hmm Um, How is the okay? How is the role of traditional art changing in the modern world?
Uh, can you repeat, please?
I got the question. Now you're asking me to repeat. That doesn't make sense. So, if you feel like you really didn't get it, or you need some time to think, and you want to just, you know, ask them to repeat again time or something, don't say they will easily catch you. Okay, like I feel like you got the question, now you're like playing around, fooling around. That is the impression I'm getting. Okay, maybe it's not, but
How
Yeah. How is the role of traditional art changing in the modern world?
traditional art? Well, if I'm not mistaken,
again, if I'm not mistaken,
it's a little bit impact to in the world. For example, some kind of painting or some kind of painting or gallery.
even with painting, there is some issue with pronunciation. It's painting, right? Painting. See,
painting,
Gallery or museum. It's a really help to society and government. Also, world, I find.
government. Okay.
How does it help the
Yeah.
society?
What?
You mentioned it helps the society, so how does it help the society?
Okay. For example, population would be learn more things from art and traditional art. I mean, what I mean by it is it's really help and people have enough idea for new learn from traditional art.
New learn or new world. What?
Traditional art. I mean, what I mean by it is it's really help and people have enough idea for new learn from tradition.
Idea for new learn. Huh? What does that even mean? I'm not really getting what you say. Like, maybe you wanted to say, like, from music and art, they get ideas of learning new things or motivation, inspiration, or something like that. But here, it's not clear, dude. Not clear.
Art.
All right, great. Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
Okay, it's over. Let's listen to what he has to say. After that, I'll talk about the band score.
Actually, a little bit shame. However, I tried to overcome shame
Shame or shyness?
during a test, during speaking mock test. I think it was the best speaking mock in my rest of life.
So he really enjoyed it. So that's what matters, right? Good.
So that's because I should again thank you to you because of your
Thank you to you. I should thank you.
access and thank you for conversation. Thank you for your access.
Yep, you're
Thank you for your assessment. Again, you got trouble with your grammar, little bit vocabulary. I'll talk about it.
welcome. Overall, you spoke well. You have
Okay, you can check out the feedback I'm giving here later. So now let's talk about his band score and everything. For me, it was okay for a person listening, especially part one, two, and all. You will feel like it is a seven, maybe above, but it's not above a seven. Can get a seven, all right. With fluency and coherence, he's actually good. He's able to speak fluently, even though in part three he kind of messed up. So for fluency and coherence, I'll be giving a 6.5 to 7. So if I'm a bit harsh, or let's say if I'm being a bit more strict, it will be 6.5, otherwise a 7. Then lexical resource can get a 7 because most of the words are okay, but still there is repetition. So maybe if a strict examiner comes in, then it will reduce, otherwise 7. Grammatical range and accuracy 6.5. Pronunciation is a 6 to 6.5 because I had difficulties understanding not just one, but many words. So I had to kind of listen again and again, especially with GM and all. Not GM, Jim. Right, for Jim, he's a GM. GM. Uh-huh. Now I know why he's saying so. But anyhow, so you got to work a lot on your pronunciation, especially with some words, and maybe just calm down while speaking. Okay, so this is a scoring, and if you do the math, the score will be a 6.5 to 7. The kind examiner will give you a 7, but this is a 6.5. Maybe you will get a 7. It's possible, but I'll only give a 6.5. Okay, of course, in some areas you got good language, you got the potential, but especially because of some problems in part 3, I have reduced it by zero point 0.5. Otherwise, yes, you can get a 7. But for now, it's a 6.5. I hope it is clear and satisfied with your score. So work on these mistakes and simply calm down. And next time, whenever you book any mock test with me or someone else, make sure your notifications are off and you listen carefully and use headsets. Okay, like these will really help you to focus more, think more, and you don't need to rush it. Sometimes even you can slow down and speak, you can pause. I feel like there was a bit of rush here and there, but otherwise it was good. Okay, maybe it is because of the excitement or because it is the first time that we are doing this mock test, especially through video call and all. So it happens with most of the students, and that is perfectly okay. But otherwise, this is a 6.5. Okay. Anyhow, even if you mess up a lot, you will get a 6 to 6.5. But this is not a 7 yet. Can get a 7 if you answer well. Okay. So that's all about the feedback, the scoring, and everything. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If yes, then share this video with all of your friends and don't forget to comment and like. When I read your comments, I really feel good. So just comment, all right? And if you're also looking for a similar mock test, you can get in touch with me through WhatsApp or Telegram and we can schedule it. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.